ham is out. Does this need to be in the refrigerator, Mom? The ham?
Does she want any?
So I put the ham back.
Hey, Rachel.
Do you want
Hey,
some?
Rachel, you want to try one of those pretzels to see if you like them?
Yeah, unless they just put it out. I don't know.
Get them.
No, it's
Yeah, if you
been
like them. If you
sitting
do,
out.
get some over there. You might like them. They're like nacho cheese. You not eating any of that?
Pretzels, you know what?
No, that's sugar on. No, I wouldn't think there's sugar on a pretzel. Some pretzels wouldn't be high in sugar. No, they wouldn't, Mom.
Well, to whoever got the pizza, thanks for the pizza.
Yes.
Thank you for the pizza.
Thank you, Bigfoot. At least you did one nice thing.
This will be like the shrimp.
That's ideal with anything to eat on.
There's pretzels, there's Tostitos out, Mom.
You want a bowl of pretzels? I'll get you a bowl of pretzels. We brought some pretzels. You want some pretzels? I'll get you a bowl of pretzels.
Be appreciative if you find some that don't have any sugar in. I've had yogurt too. Oh no, they come with assurance that they don't.
Oh, look at her.
Do you want some pretzels?
You can see if it has sugar in it.
Sure.
I was teasing him.
You have the same power that you
You
did.
got a facial expression.
She looks like she got run over by a wagon.
A chuck wagon.
Doesn't she though?
Like, we need more out.
Look at that tantrum she's. Can you imagine?
With her hands.
She probably goes to the
Sign language. She
bathroom.
talks with her hands. Looks like a freaking beetle.
Thank you.
You like that?
What are you eating? What you eating?
Some pretzels.
She looks like a frog.
Sit here. Here.
Let me scoot him down.
Here,
and
Rachel.
stay here.
You sit mine.
I scoot him down.
What do you need?
You
You want to scoop?
Yes, you will.
I'll scoot down. If I need to get my hip off or something, yeah.
It's good.
Look at her.
Isn't she beautiful? She's like friends.
She's like this.
Is that recent? Yeah, Tuesday.
What is she talking about?
Since she's at. Yeah. I think she's been in Hawaii since it happened to what she's back now.
Hawaii?
Her and her husband left and went to.
Oh yeah, I forgot what they said. They said that Kamala Harris deserves some time off for Thanksgiving because she's done so much for this country.
So much.
I had
And I just
sausage
wanna
with
laugh.
me
Like,
and
what's the
bacon.
first stem one?
Onions, your favorite?
Stem one.
You can't.
She's done so
She's done so much. She deserves time off.
So her daughter is not her biological daughter?
much. She'd never give birth to a child as far as
Why? You don't know? By choice or?
she had to stay with whatever man was the one that was going to put her in the position she wanted to be. That's the truth.
But you don't?
They had apartments in
What kind of worked?
As much as you've watched Camille Harris, you gotta wonder why she don't have a kid.
True. They just showed something that showed her daughter, and I'm like, and then I thought you had told me it wasn't her biological.
his
I
stuff.
think it is. Can you imagine being adopted by her?
Yeah, I'm having been adopted by Kamala Harris.
What's she gonna do now?
Oh,
Go
boy,
away?
I'm gonna worry all night about it.
She's not in.
I hope she stays right over there in the other side of the world.
Did you say in the ocean?
Well, I meant the other side of the ocean, right?
Oh, you said in the ocean. I'm like, what the?
I was starting to say the other side of the ocean, and I said other part of the world.
I thought you said in the ocean, like literally.
She bootstrapped herself to Joe Biden, and the American people spoke on November 5th. We want President Trump. who do not want more of
She
a
said
body
this
care
fruit
politician or policies, go back to California, which is really bad news for me because I live in California.
Well, she's about to get that vacation you were talking about starting on January 20th, and she can take that as long as she likes. Look, one thing that didn't get
He still
much
have
attention
trouble.
with the traditional legacy media is that she had more than a 90% turnover of staff during the course of time.
Some people are waking up, I
She's a very
guess.
pleasant person to work with or for. Why would you have such great turnover? And they do a disservice when they don't talk about that, because I think more and more will be revealed about how horrific it was to work for her.
If you're asking me,
These are good, Tim.
The pretzels, yeah.
What kind of?
I was gonna get their rolled gold nacho cheese pretzels,
Roll gold.
nacho cheese
Nacho
flavored
cheese
pretzels.
pretzels.
Just got a little nacho cheese sprinkled on them. I was looking for those sourdough rolled pretzel sticks. So Sherry really likes them too, and I really like them. But they didn't have any. They had every kind of pretzel there, but them.
It's real good.
These pretzels are good.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody has any reason to think there's sugar in here, let me know.
I like this. I like the variety.
Otherwise,
Alright,
I'll
is there
eat
sugar in pretzel in those pretzels?
I mean, the pretzel's bread. Pretzel's kind of bread. I mean,
Cause
it's
she's
made
eating
out of.
pretzels.
I know it don't really have sugar in it, but it'll have some carbs in it because pretzels
That
are.
processed sugar that gets me. I said,
Are you sure about this?
I
If you're in pain tomorrow, I don't know what to do with you.
know. I was with you.
and I'll take you benefited from that $1.5 billion. Al Sharpton,
She said you eat carbs got you too.
those people benefit from the $1.5 billion. That's an embarrassment to the Democrat Party.
As long as we have the turkey in by 10
The
o'clock in the
directions are
morning.
in the pantry.
As long as we have the turkey in by about 10 in the morning.
Oh, so good. But I can't.
Yeah, it's an embarrassment. If they're that much money and you're begging people for $25, maybe those high-end celebrities
Well,
that took millions
and
of
she's
dollars
wanting to
in
make
the
stuff.
campaign could
She's gonna
maybe
make
put a
stuff
little bit back in the
stuff.
coffer and try to make people whole for what they have done in the turkey.
Do we have the turkey for tomorrow?
Yes. Got a turkey ready to make.
What do we need the oven for? And,
The stuffing,
rolls? You doing rolls or
I
something?
have just the heat.
Turkey's already made,
Just to
right?
heat it up.
Just heat them up like we did the boil
Got to
them.
put in the oven heated up for an hour and a
Okay,
half.
so,
Thank goodness, so
Yeah,
we'll
so
be
they will
cleaning.
make rolls.
I was cleaning.
I think you're right, Linda, yeah.
And we got new cranberry sauce.
Cookies in our air fryer toaster oven can air fry, toast, bake, grill, and roll.
You haven't been using your air fryer that much for a while. They're used to nonstop.
I did, but you know what? Sometimes when I make the vegetables, I don't know, Rachel won't like them. They don't know there. We'll eat them, and she won't like them.
I could find cut it first bite of open it on it. Right?
There's lots of stuff you can eat.
Spigot.
You can get
Yeah.
it.
Low.
You can get it already cut in like chunks. Nina gets it like that.
But I could buy one and cut it and eat it.
Oh,
One that comes way out.
I could
a
eat
good one.
So I can fit
peach, apples,
You can do
oranges,
cantaloupe.
grapes, cantaloupe, watermelon.
Meat like chicken.
Chicken.
White chicken.
Right, I said tomorrow I'll have white
Maybe
meat,
pork chops.
maybe. If they don't have any sauce, maybe helping.
Chili.
Chili?
You could have chili with just a little bit of meat. Just put a little bit of meat in it. Some lean ground beef.
Yeah, no sauce.
Yeah.
Dairy.
And yogurt.
This is the
I
most
have
interesting
yogurt every
thing.
day.
There's lots of things. Salads.
I'm trying to think, oh, what can I'm gonna get meat? Beans.
You should have a big salad made in there. You can just make salad. Not the baked beans.
No, like kidney beans.
Wrap the care.
Like those baked beans have a lot of sugar.
Swelling and itching.
Don't you like have like white chicken?
White chicken, turkey, fresh pineapple, fresh fruit,
Vegetables,
fresh
potato.
vegetables.
I don't know about strawberries.
Yeah, I think strawberries, fresh strawberries.
Any
Without
berries.
sugar. Yeah, without sugar. Yeah, fresh.
He will never leave you feeling
I'm trying to think that.
Grapes,
Yeah, I had strawberries.
to find out more.
cheese.
I sometimes go back to my back of cheese. Slice of cheese.
I like string cheese.
I've never learned to like it, but the girl says it's good. But these pretzels are good. I know. What this one?
I got a plate full of stuff.
Even though I'm using it.
Strengthen and tone your legs. Increase your mobility, flexibility.
There you go, Susan. He's doing it.
That way.
When I first seen this commercial, I thought he really. That was months ago.
We can watch TV. I could be eating dinner.
Yep. You could be eating a pie. You could be eating a pie and ice cream. Getting your exercise.
A seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Call and get upgraded to the deluxe bundle. Get the
Be good
faster
for
motor
you.
for 5 miles of steps per hour. The step counter, the sport mat, and a wireless remote. Call now.
For 2,000
To
years,
get some
our family
circulation.
Just to get your blood flow.
Wouldn't
good,
hurt.
yeah.
We cared for the poor, started hospitals,
I do mine stretches every morning.
generations.
So I ignore it.
Guided by the Holy Spirit, we compiled the Bible.
Would probably do
We
it.
are the Catholic Church, with over 1 billion in our family. And the
Because
church
you look at it and
started
have,
by
I think
Jesus.
that's your feet pick up for a little bit.
Well, you know, yeah.
Look.
This
Look
is
how
just
good-
going for a walk.
Is it good? Which one do you like best?
After this special edition of Hannity, with the 2024 election still on everybody's minds, things might be a little bit more.
What do you want, a piece? Try one of each. What would you think of the Canadian bacon? What do you want, a piece of each?
I like it.
Do you?
You know what?
I actually did try that one.
Do you think many families will be discussing this politics?
Oh yeah.
It'll be bad blood in some places.
Probably.
Some.
I don't know. I mean, we're unique because we all kind of agree. I'm sure there's families they don't agree.
But they've known it now long enough, maybe to shock you off.
I don't know. Like Heather is so against. I mean, but she just sent me a text. She's not.
I do.
No, I call her my little Democrat.
Oh. What's she call you?
She doesn't call me anything.
She hasn't
But,
made any back yet?
huh?
She hasn't made one back to you yet?
No, she laughed when I told her that.
Oh.
These are hysterias.
But her and I, we always would disagree on things, but we could do it. And, yeah.
You agree to disagree.
But she's pretty upset over it.
Probably
And her husband's even worse. He's like super anti-Trump.
Ah.
We must not be enemies. As Abraham Lincoln said, we must not be enemies.
What's his reason?
Friends. We need not be enemies. And remind people. use
Productive of practice.
I'm not really sure. I know they're real like.
at the end of the Civil
Well, my friend, she teaches Spanish to like, or English to immigrants,
Warren's reminding
like at churches and things. Like she volunteers because she's a teacher, and she just sees it different. I don't know.
But are they legal or illegal?
See, that's the
I don't have a
conversation.
problem with-
Right,
I
that's
have
the
no problem
conversation.
with-
Right, she
with
doesn't
legal
really have
immigrants,
anything
no.
to say other than we're to help the poor and help people that need help. That's kind of her thing, regardless of. And then she brings up the separating the children, and devastating the children. But
Yeah.
I told her, look, if I go out there right now and I go rob somebody and go to prison, my kids are going to lose me. I broke the law, and they're going to separate me from them because I broke the law. These people broke the law by coming in, and it's sad that there probably are sad cases where the kids are like,
It's shame on the parent.
but it's not. You can't
I
make
don't
it.
I don't hold them accountable, I hold the
sounds like you feel.
politicians accountable for allowing it to happen.
Yeah. See,
They're
exactly.
the ones
Yes.
that need to be held
I
completely.
agree.
That's
One
right.
hundred percent.
Yep, it's just
Right.
it's got to stop somewhere.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd send them back. I don't know if I'd have but nobody else is coming in.
So my plan would be, anybody that's committed a crime, automatically rounded up, you're taken out.
Yeah.
The ones that are here,
Yeah,
give them a 10-year moratorium.
Yeah.
You have 10 years, you commit no crime,
you can
you
stay.
pay a fine, and then you go through the process, but we won't kick you out.
And your kids, yeah.
Fair.
But if you commit a crime, nope, you're out the
Oh
door you
yeah,
go.
like that's common sense. It's crazy that we even have to.
That way, then you're not spending billions trying to find every last one, if they ever could, which they probably never could.
Well, how'd you know they're criminals though?
Oh, they would be in jail for something that they,
You get
for a
arrested,
crime that they
automatic
committed.
deportation.
Yeah,
Yeah, automatic, there's not even, no, goodbye.
yeah.
No stop.
How can you argue with that?
Yeah. It's just what you do.
But Heather's just very like, oh, but they, and she thinks that they're going to wreck the education system. That they're going to do away with all of that. Like she's worried about that, and
She's gonna take it back to the state.
and guns. She's like, thinks that.
She's against guns?
I don't know that she's against all guns. She's against like the ones that the big
The
powerful.
assault rifles?
She's against that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Hunting guns.
Well, she works at a school, and she works kind of in a rough area too, and there was a shooting at a school real near her, and so I mean, she has her reasons, but I mean that's not the guns aren't the problem, obviously.
She never grew up with people hunting.
No, oh no,
Where does she stand on the abortion issue?
she's pretty liberal. She's pretty liberal on that, and she's. She is, because I've known her since high school. We were both Christians and would talk, but she has some weird views. Like her dad, who just passed away, I don't know if you know he died. Her dad was like real far out. He was into, what's it, what's the name? I can't think of where there's certain things in the Bible that were dispensationalism. Is that something, that's
Yeah,
what,
dispensationalism.
Dispensation.
yeah, like, I don't know if you probably know more about it than I do. It's
I
just
don't think it's really weird.
certain
but
parts of like they didn't think certain things were for us.
Correct.
They went by real. I don't know.
The
Her dad
teachings
was
of Paul would
strange.
be what Gentiles would follow, whereas
Yes.
the Jews, they followed actually Christ's gospel and the gospel of Peter. So we are in the age of grace, which is the grace dispensationalism, which is from Acts chapter 9 through Philemon. And then then they say that the part
The mystery
after
or
that,
something, yeah.
yes, the mystery. The mystery is what Christ
Do you agree
told
with it?
Paul. I've been really studying that
Gosh.
a lot lately, and it's like when you start reading a lot of it, it makes that there's no denominations.
She won't go to
Right,
church.
there's no denominations.
She won't even go to a
If you follow that,
non-denominational
you
church.
either are a part of the body of Christ, and there's Jews. So there would be no Catholicism, Protestants,
Yeah, I
all
don't know.
of the different denominations.
It was
very
her dad was
interesting.
he went to prison. He did hard time for selling
Really?
drugs, and she was telling me on the way when I was in the car with her all the stuff about her dad. He's unreal.
pretty good.
But he just passed away.
Wow.
But
I just got into it, trying to learn about it. I would actually love to talk to somebody who's been in it.
he was
because I got
very-
a lot of questions.
very strong. He was like a hippie, and he was just far out. He was one of the most strangest guys I'd ever met. Yeah. Not really a nice guy either.
Really? He wasn't himself?
No. No.
Everyone should have one in their home. Anything can happen at any moment.
No.
My friends and family and people that I serve to know that we have this potentially save lives. They can do it. Total life back.
But yeah, she's pretty liberal. We just don't agree on a lot of things, but
And
So,
if she hadn't
we
been
just
around
agree
him,
to
she
disagree.
wouldn't be thinking the way she
maybe I don't know.
does. One person.
The challenge of aging doesn't.
So do you know much about the Reformed theology then, or do you guys
No.
follow it? No.
I just know, gosh, her and I were real good friends in high school, and we kind of went our separate ways, and we stay in touch. But
And love is our service.
we agreed on a lot of things, and we would disagree on a lot of things, but we always stayed friends. So
Read the disagree.
we do. We had because we're pretty far apart on a lot of things. But she has a good heart. Heather's very, like she goes and volunteers at these churches. I didn't realize this. She goes and just volunteers to teach these people English, and she really likes it. And she volunteers and does so much. Like, I don't know. She's just a lot different than me. Her grandma's still alive.
I met her.
She's still alive. She's in her 90s. Yeah.
Where'd she live?
Same place. That's like right near you, like Dory Ferry, back where that sand volleyball, back in there. She has a house up on a hill. She's lived there forever. She lives by herself. She had her husband, Walt, who was a mechanic, who basically lived out in the garage. Like he literally did. And then his best friend, I knew they had like a thing, and when Walt died, the friend and her got married. She remarried this older guy, and it was like the love of her life.
At this age, she remarried.
She remarried. They were old, but then he passed away, so now it's just her.
Well, Tim, you gotta find some rich, elderly man that's looking for a good woman.
Well, they weren't
let me
rich.
know.
I don't know. She worked at Schnucks for
This
like
woman
years
at
and years
90
in the
just got
union, and ended
remarried.
up retiring with like a lot of money. Yeah, she just worked at Schnucks.
Yeah, this woman.
But if you're in the union and you're there, but you end up making like $40 an hour.
If you come back for a week, I'll hook you up with one.
Promise?
Oh, he's got one.
Got one picked out. Oh my goodness. If this 90-year-old woman just
Oh
go
gosh,
there.
that'd be a good one.
He owns all kinds of apartment buildings. He's got apartment buildings up in DC. He's got apartment buildings he rents to the
Oh, I bet he's a
that he rents to the
doozy.
government there to help, because he was nice enough to rent it out to all the crackheads that come in there now.
Oh boy.
But DC
How old is he?
too?
I think he's got apartment buildings in a lot of places from what I hear.
Really? I thought it was just snow.
And what's all the downfalls?
Huh?
What's the downfalls?
You'd have to ask Rachel about that. Rachel knows him way better than I do.
Rachel?
Well,
Yeah.
Rachel! Man, your grandmother wants to talk to you. A little bit.
How old is he?
huh?
How old
He
is he?
is in his early 70s, like 74.
Tim said something the other day. I was like, me?
He used to have red hair, but now he has gray hair.
Well, where's his wife?
His wife, he was married and had kids before, but now he is married to a wife, and she looks kind of like Nancy.
Married?
You're married?
Yeah, but we're gonna knock her off first.
We're gonna knock her out.
Yeah, we'll get rid of her.
Oh, I have a plan.
Yeah, we're gonna knock her out first, and then you can marry him.
Oh, well, you just keep me in mind. Let me know.
Call up old man Beckwith.
Is he still alive?
Is he still alive?
I haven't heard that name in.
Who?
Oh, Beckwith.
Is he still alive?
Oh,
He can't be still
I
alive.
thought
He
he
was
died.
as of a couple years ago.
Really? He was pretty old, wasn't he?
Well, he's got wife.
He's not old.
I see her on Facebook from time to time.
I would have figured he was.
Next.
Where does he live?
Never kept up with it.
Pastor, he's up in there. Well, now we pass him up. Who's the third one? Rachel, who's third pick?
For guys, for
It can't be Mr. Locke, because he's not rich.
You gotta have money, be nice, and single. A halfway normal. Vicky. I said halfway normal, I can't be
Hey, you
Vicky.
can have Joe Biden get rid of Jill and have him. He has
Oh,
Oh, thank you, no.
she likes Trump.
I'll take Trump.
No, I'll put you with Biden. He needs help.
Oh.
I'd
You
like
can change his
to meet Trump.
You can
It'd be-
change his
yeah.
pants, get him new diapers.
Oh,
He looks
boy.
like Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, it'll be all your job.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to think someone that we know in the mountains.
Guy, yeah, that guy looks like Jimmy
Ridge
Neutron
and
with the
Tobacco
hair.
Farm or
I don't know.
But everyone's
Something.
thankful for something. For some, it's another day of breathing.
But when you do, let me know.
Box wine.
After what I'm hearing, I'm
There
on the
ain't much back
market.
there to choose from.
Susan, I'm on the
Not
market
really.
now.
Some are thankful for hot panties.
After this trip, I'm in the market.
Some are thankful
You hook her up with old Randy's brother that took us through the house, but I think he's gay.
Yeah, I don't think.
Well, that's okay.
He is? My nose is gay.
Better yet.
He is?
Oh,
You just leave.
I didn't know
You know
that.
what? You just.
I just walked
You
through
want the-
somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah, that might be all right.
Don't say that out loud.
It took me a minute.
I know, but I didn't know that.
You've had, yeah, a lot of friends that are that way.
Huh?
You've had a lot of gay friends.
Oh, I
I
don't know
got
what
gay
it
workers,
is.
I don't care, so tell my best employees.
What, did that guy Jay that wrecked on that motorcycle, is he still
I
alive?
don't know. Communicated with him in 20 years. No, not 20. I've been retired now for over 10 years.
Jay, yeah.
About 5 years I haven't heard.
Look at this clown.
Yeah,
There's
Wallace.
wonder why she lost.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
Wonder why she lost.
And along with that, I'm thankful that we get to eavesdrop on the wonderful election autopsy.
Did you get to watch the debate between the two vice presidents or?
No, I was doing something that night and didn't. I don't think I did watch that. I might have watched some of it back. Like, I watched on YouTube a little. I watched all the other debates, but
It looked like it was best friends by the end of it.
It was a good debate.
was
Well,
it?
debate should be.
Yeah.
It was
Very
closest thing
respectful
we've
of
ever
each
had.
other, agreed on certain things, disagreed, but just kept it very,
Huh?
it was very good debate.
It was a good debate.
Dude, what are you talking about, man?
Better than
Who was Hillary Clinton's running mate? Does anybody remember?
running mate.
Because wasn't it kind of a guy kind of like this guy? Remember?
Was it?
It was a guy that was kind of like him, I thought. Kind of just a little fruity. I don't know. Something about him was
Fruity.
Does anybody, Hillary, what was it, Clinton? Waltz? No, that's yeah,
Was it
Clinton.
Obama?
Isn't that funny? We don't even remember him.
It was going to be her vice president if she won.
It was a guy, it was a gray-haired guy.
Looked like a pleasure cruise.
And he was a little kooky, like this
John
guy.
Kerry?
No, it wasn't Carrie.
Who was it?
Jim will
That's
have to
terrible.
look it
We
up.
should know.
I know, it just shows you how irrelevant they are, because
Yeah,
you don't
'cause you
even
would-
remember
yeah.
them.
Yeah, you do, you forget. Who
I know Trump's was Pence, but
was
they don't get
Hillary
along.
Clinton's running mate in 2016?
What was it, Clinton? Clinton
Was it the guy?
Tim
that
Kaine.
said-
Kane. Yeah, but he was kind of like this
was.
goofball.
Randy kind of like a gay fella,
Who?
kind of a little bit gayish.
Just a little, something was, it reminds me of the same type of, just older, gray hair, kind of little kooky. I don't know.
Kooky.
Goofball, goofy.
Kooky.
They were just
Yep.
a little weird.
So tired.
Yeah, they were.
Not your classic vice
But this
president.
waltz takes the cake. Why would you pick him?
But what I'm really thankful for is that we're talking
I'm tired of
about
That
politics.
cost her.
Nobody else probably wanted it.
Kamala Harris presidential transition. Can you imagine?
You know? Look at them.
Yeah.
I did appreciate a lot of the impersonations of her, though. I enjoyed those. There were some people that could really impersonate her.
DC swamp creatures. So
Oh, he was just showing his own trying to lead that rifle.
I didn't see
I'm
that.
I'm like, I'm a manly man, you know, like,
If you want any.
there
knives,
flew the
He
bird.
looks like a puppet. Like you'd have him, he'd be sitting on, you know,
He
he
looks
looks like a
like
puppet.
Beavis and Butthead
A
type of.
puppet.
A puppet.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead. I missed that show.
He's sort of a.
Did you guys ever watch Beavis and Butthead?
Keep me from my bungo.
Yep.
I eat the great cornholio.
Oh, gosh.
Sounds like Daniel, the way he laughs.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it. That's the one.
Bugholio.
You can have your turn.
Cornholio.
Oh, I know. What are you doing?
Yeah, cornholio. What's
Or is it Cornholio?
yeah? Cornholio.
He kept the toilet paper. He just told
toilet paper.
Yeah, he did TV from.
And I got Michael some toilet paper for Christmas that Christmas. Really? It's the black toilet paper. You got it.
What was it that Tyrus knew? Why were you so confident so early?
Because I play outside.
Yeah, he was in WWE before too.
Tours and wherever I was at, it was the same thing. I never ever saw a Kamala bumper sticker anywhere. And anyone who had like a sign in their yard, it was always a lonely person. So it was never these big groups of people. There was always small groups that were going after. It was never these giant mobs of people that went after. It was always on the internet there was attacking, and it was just in the news.
How far would you have to go back to where you voted for a Democrat?
Actually, I did. Clinton the first time, 92. No, take that back. The second time I did. In 90, his second term. The first term I voted for Ross Perot because I couldn't stand George Bush Sr. Because the Bushes, especially Senior,
I wasn't even
he
born then.
actually allowed a lot of immigrants into the country because he was helping out his Texas ranch buddies by allowing them to come in to do migrant work.
Right.
It's weird how back then it was the Republicans.
That's what I was saying, how it flip-flopped over time.
Yes,
went.
yes. But Ross Perot, I thought he could have done well, and actually he probably cost Bush the election.
Announce it because they didn't want to lose ratings. They wanted people to watch. And that's why I said the whole time, I was like, this is about ratings. This election is
I don't
about
think
ratings.
unless they're getting,
There's not one speech she gave that anybody
unless you're
was like,
getting at least,
other than,
you know, in the polling, at least pulling 20%, the third party shouldn't be allowed to run. Because they just become a spoiler. They can, any other parties can get someone to run into that. They're so, okay, we're gonna get someone that's kinda like you. We're gonna run, pull that 4 or 5% vote.
That's
away.
kind of what Perot did back then. He was like that 10, 15, 20%.
I saw his plane land at the St. Louis airport.
Who, Perot?
Perot's plane.
Really?
What was his famous line? What did they?
Yeah, he
What
had
was
a
it?
famous
Yeah,
line. Oh my gosh, I used to know that. by
what
heart.
was it?
I can't think of it right now.
Yeah.
He was almost reminded you of like that little character for Six Flags years back. You know,
Yeah.
kind of run around. Do 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 do. That's good.
So if you take Harris out of the picture, who's the worst candidate that you can think of that ever ran for president that you knew had no chance to win? Zero.
That I
Two
know
come to
of.
mind for me, just bang bang.
That ran for
Who?
president?
Yes, that ran for president that absolutely positively you knew
Yeah.
from the time they started, there ain't absolutely that person ain't winning. Can you think of any that just pop up?
Nobody that really just pops up.
Walter Mondale, John McCain. Neither one of them had a prayer from the time it started to the time it ended. There was not anyone that even really took him
McCain?
serious. Walter Mondale, no one even really took
Yeah, I
him
would say
serious
McCain.
at all. He was probably the worst candidate ever.
Which one's worse?
I thought McCain.
Huh?
Who's the worst?
I say Walter Mondale and McCain.
And Mondale, he
Two
went
that
against
ran.
I remember.
he went against Reagan in the second term. Reagan's second term.
His has the biggest, I think, blowout in history. Was his.
Well, Reagan had
McCain
really
was
turned
Sarah
things around though.
Reagan's the best president in history of the United States. So, but still, at the time,
It
you
was
didn't know
McCain and
that.
Sarah Palin.
But I don't think Walter Mondale
agree.
could have beat.
They didn't have a shake.
I think we could have.
Was
put
it Not Gonna Do It? Or
any
no, that
random-
wasn't him.
Anyone in there.
What was his famous? It's not him.
No, that what you're thinking
Yeah.
of is that
Not
was
gonna do it.
Dana Carvey's
Yeah.
impersonation
Of who?
of.
Not was it him?
It might have been his impersonation.
Not gonna
that
do
was.
it.
It was his impersonation of Ross Perot,
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe. Yeah, ain't gonna do
Okay,
it. Nope,
not-
not gonna do it.
Yeah. Not gonna do it. Saturday Night
Romney, I
Live
don't
used to
know.
be
I just,
so
there's
good.
something about Romney I did not like. Maybe just
No,
because
but I
was-
thought he really was going to win, and I think he would have won if CNN hadn't nailed him in that debate, got him caught up in a lie that he didn't lie, and they planted it. He was starting to go ahead in the polls just about that time. He just crossed over, and I'm like, I think he's going to win. He's got the momentum, and they suckered him right into that in that
Well,
debate.
my thing with him was because he was a Mormon, and Mormons, you're not allowed to serve in the
Right.
military,
Oh.
and then, but yet he was going to be commander in chief. And I'm like, I don't think that's right.
But he was still, as far
She's
as a person
pregnant, but her belly's
he was smart enough, sharp enough
Oh, yeah,
She goes
yeah.
through the process.
But
Right.
you can't even
Mondale,
tell she's
he
pregnant.
was a lot like Harris. I mean,
She's
he
getting
could hardly
close.
answer a
Yeah,
question.
you know
when
what?
he
I
had
don't. I
breakfast.
honestly, I don't remember much of Mondale.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah.
She's pregnant?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna be a funny looking pregnant lady.
She is already, like, you can barely,
She
she
only
barely.
weighs like 91
At least
pounds.
3, 4,
Seriously,
5
she
months.
weighs about 91
So
pounds.
she told everybody.
She's gonna be like Ashley. She's gonna be a stick with a belly. Rachel likes this girl. She says she's a pretty nerd.
Nerd, she's a
Rachel
nerd,
got it.
all right.
Look at those shoes with, she's pregnant, she's wearing pretty high heels.
Now she's
She has
on
to
Fox
walk
News, but
across
she's
the
an
room.
independent. This girl's an independent. She's not a Republican. She's been on this show for years, but she's an independent. She's not a.
Oh, she leans heavily.
She does,
Republican.
but she's an independent. She claims to be an independent.
She claims it.
She sometimes will knock down some of the stuff. I've heard her on there.
Okay.
Knock some stuff down. That,
But boy, when she met Trump, she just, she melted. She couldn't say enough good things. She just stared at him. She melted.
she's funny though.
Yes, she is.
In her way.
Very
She's,
witty.
yeah,
But you'd have to
Sometimes,
be
sometimes
pretty
not.
witty to be on this particular show.
Who's the guy, that new guy?
you have to be quick.
Is he filling in for Gutfeld?
Yeah, vacation. None of the regulars were in their spots today.
I'll be at Bananas in Rutherford, New Jersey on December 13th and 14th. Go to talkshow.com.
Except for Cyrus and Kat. Right?
She spent
No, we're talking about the hosts.
Hosts?
Yeah, none of the
Yeah,
hosts were the-
yeah.
Oh, cause this is a different, he's
Yeah.
filling in
Gutfeld,
for-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Thanksgiving.
Waters wasn't on, all the regulars
Yeah.
were on tonight. And Anthony.
If you'll be in the New York area when
Yeah, they're
If
vacationing.
you can't think fast, you can't be on this show.
No, not Gutfeld. He is fast. He's
Oh, he
quick.
rolls.
I